Hello. I'm just checking to see if we are live yet on YouTube. It looks like there's a little bit of a delay. Okay, we are live. Hello, Hazel. Hazel was on it and was ready to start a few minutes early, which is great. Hello, Devin. Hello, Melanie. Hi, Hazel again. Hi, Steffi. Hello, Kelly. I don't think I've ever seen you on my channel before, so welcome. I know this was a very last minute impromptu stream, but my class got canceled tonight and I figured why not? Everyone can use more productivity, especially in the last few days of Preptober before NaNoWriMo starts on Sunday, during which I will have a 4-hour long live stream starting at 8 a.m. So be sure to hit subscribe down below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss that. But thank you for coming. I'm glad people are here because it's always a little bit, when it's a pop-up, you're like, oh, I hope people come. So people are here, so thank you. Hello, Boone. Hi, Kat. Hello, Carly. I don't think I've ever seen you on my channel before, so welcome. Hello, Renata. Always nice to see you. Hi, Al. Or Alexis, which one do you prefer I call you? Hello, I like your profile picture. Yes, I was posting everywhere in the Discords that I'm part of because I, figured people might want to know. Hello, Petra. Hello, Jessica. Okay, so I'm going to be going for 2 hours definitely, and potentially 3 because I reached out to some AuthorTuber friends of mine and a lot of them couldn't join at the very start, but some said that they could maybe join later. So I might have co-hosts popping in later. So if I get a few, I think I will go until 9. If not, then I will end at 8. Or the 2-hour versus the 3-hour mark for people who aren't in my same time zone. Let's see. Okay, got it. I will call you Al. Hello, Christina. Nice to see you. So as I don't have other co-hosts with me currently, I have picked the trees for this stream. So the first one will be a Chinese pine right there. I'm going to create the room. For people who don't know how to use the plant together feature. Hello, Carly. I think everyone wants to work on Preptober stuff. Thank you for joining for your first time. I'm hosting a lot of these for the rest of through November. I would say the rest of this month, which is accurate, but this month is almost over. So, hello, Alice. Hello, Cora. Hello, Amelia. Did I say hello to you already? No, Amelia. Hello. Hi, Kelly. Yes, Kelly is reminding everyone to please like the stream. And if you do, I greatly appreciate it because it really helps my channel. Hello, Regina. Nice to see you. Too many texts and calls coming in this evening, and I just don't want to be responsible for killing the force. So I'm just going to hang out and support y'all. Thank you, Melanie. Hello, Charlotte. Yes, I was on someone's stream and every time they said, okay. Boo. Okay. Al. Okay, so I'm going to pop in the code, but for people who have never used the Forest app before or the Plant Together mode on the Forest app before, you need the paid version, unfortunately. It is $199 USD. I don't know what it is in other currencies, but I don't believe it's that much, and it's a one-time purchase. But if you have the paid version already, if you go into your main page and you, next to the flame icon, if you tap it and you turn on Plant Together mode, at the bottom of the screen, you will then see Create Room or Join Room, and you will all be clicking Join Room because I will be creating the room for each sprint. And I will be, thank you, Melanie. Hello, Azur. So I will be putting the code up on the screen and a link in the comments that you can click on to directly join the forest room. If you are watching the stream on your phone, however, do not click the link because you cannot be in the forest room and leave the forest room to watch this stream. It will kill the tree for everyone. So if you're watching on a different device from your phone and want to join from your phone, that's fine. With that said, hi, Nia. Nice to see you. With that said, I'm going to post the first code so people can start joining the room. I also read the code out loud. So the code is 5TUY QUA. I do not come up with these. They are randomly generated. So they're normally all gibberish. So again, it is 5TUYQUA. I'm also going to post the link in the chat. Charlotte asks, what's the difference between the Flora app and the Forest app? They're by two different companies, and I use the Forest app specifically. Yeah, I don't know if the Flora app has a plant together mode. Even if it did, I've been racking up coins and unlocking species on the Forest app so much that it wouldn't really make sense for me to switch over to the Flora app at this point. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Terrified. Nice username. I don't think I've ever seen you on my channel before, so welcome. On screen is the code for the forest room for the first sprint. And for people who just joined, I will be going at least for 2 hours, and then I might be going for a third hour depending on whether any of my AuthorTube friends hop in who I invited. Also, for people who don't know, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm a self-published author of young adult paranormal romance. I host writing sprints on my YouTube channel Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, except this Sunday on November 1st, I will be hosting on my channel at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because I will be going for 4 hours instead of my normal 2. I will have 6 AuthorTuber friends on my channel, so it'll be a lot of fun and a lot of sprinting. And tonight was a pop-up. So I normally don't stream on Monday nights because normally I would be in grad school class, but my class got canceled, like I said. So here we are. Okay, it is 6:07. The room looks pretty full. I'm going to set up the timer so people who don't use the Forest app can see it on screen. And then we're going to get started very shortly. So I hope everyone has their documents open, and we will start soon once I share the screen. There we go. There's the screen. Yes, Nano Stream Mayhem. I called it a Nano kickoff party. So that'll be, there we go. That's what I wanted, the layout. Okay, it is 6:08, so let's start the first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. And if you're in the forest room, do not touch your phone because it will kill the tree for everyone. And if you lock your phone, it's the best way to avoid any mishaps. And that is the end of the first sprint. How did people do? I realized that in my hurry to get into the first sprint, I didn't ask what people were working on. Some people said that they were working on, Preptober, but if people want to be more specific, please let me know in the comments while you're reporting how you did this sprint. Melanie shared the link to this stream on Twitter, which was very kind of her. Al pointed out that there's a midnight kickoff to NaNoWriMo, and I said that mine is starting at 8 a.m. because I don't wake up that early or go to bed that late. Melanie is very excited to do Nano because she will have extra hours in the week because she's off work for now. Al thinks that Al also doesn't wake up that early or go to bed that late, but thinks that they might. Azor said, I just want to say I love that you say happy productivity. I am glad it makes you smile. Thank you so much. I'm glad I make anyone smile. Al and Melanie were talking about whether or not they were going to turn on the lights in their room. Just so that they could stay awake and be more productive, blah, blah, blah. And then there was a chit chat about whether or not people call it pop or soda. I personally call it soda. I know some people call it soda pop. I think it's a regional thing, and I live in the Northeast, but I don't know. If you want to say what you call it in the comments, cool. If not, we can skip that. Let's see. Okay, Christina plans some more details to fill in the middle part of your Nano project. That's important. The middle is always a problematic section for me, so it's good that you did some planning on it. Petra got 340 words. Awesome. Renata, taking some things from my notebook to my Y Writer archive, mostly organizing, brainstorming. Important things to do. 196 words on Nano outline. Awesome. Boone. 305 words for Kat for Nano project outline. Did 120 words for Chaz, working on an outline. Awesome. Also, I don't know if I've ever seen you on my channel, so welcome. Hazel ate 4 slices of pizza and came up with the reason 2 characters meet up. That is very productive in multiple ways. Working on my Victorian Steampunk Fire Powers project for Nano. The one with firefighters? Or am I thinking of someone else? I think that's you. I hope. But again, I love your project. From the sound of it, I haven't read it. Jessica, 406 words, still working on a story. I'm so close to finishing it and going to start a new one for Nano. Oh, wow. Wow. Good for you. Let's see. I'm going to quickly go through the rest of these comments and then insert the code for the next sprint. Al says pop. Nia, very excited about Nano too. First timer, so I'm looking for Nano buddies if anyone is interested. In the description of this video is the link to my profile, but if anyone wants to add me as a Nano buddy, my username is Zara Hoffman, just my name, no space. It makes it easy. Christina calls it soda. It is definitely regional, yeah. Working on some last minute scenes for my comic before going back to my Nano outline. Very cool. I'm taking a break from writing right now in anticipation for Nano, so I'm catching up on some work. I was coordinating with a classmate of mine for a project that was due tonight / is due tonight or tomorrow. And then the presentation part of it got moved to next week because class got canceled today. So that's what I did. I think this time around, I'm going to work on a script for this week's YouTube video because I've been putting it off for forever, even though I know what I want to do. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to let down for a bit before my hubs gets off work and we order dinner. Thank you for the watch time, Melanie. I will still be here whenever you come back. And I hope you have a good lie down. Silver, you did not forget there was a sprint today. This was a pop-up because my class got canceled and I decided why not. So thank you for being here. I will return to my regularly scheduled 3 times a week on Wednesday morning, but this sprint will be going for probably another 2.5 hours, but definitely an hour and a half longer. I've only ever lived where it was called Pop. Gotcha. I'm working on a super story called Taming that has been attacking me. I'm not super story as in like there are superpowers or superheroes in it, or you're just calling it super story because it's like a really big project. I'm curious. Yes, you're not forgetful. No. There we go. The code for the next room is 6J9UUWD. 6J9UUWD. I'm going to post the link that brings you directly to the room. But again, if you are watching this stream on your phone, please do not click the link because you cannot be in YouTube and the forest room at the same time without killing the tree for everyone. So if you're in the forest room, do not leave the app on your phone. And the best way to do that is to just lock your phone for the duration of the sprint. People are entering the room, which is great. I just want to give people a chance to enter. Okay, Al says it's a superhero story. Okay. Yes, Silver, it is almost a Uwu face, but it's not. And I can't edit the code to make it so either. Okay, it looks like everyone who wants to be in the room is in the room. So we're going to start the next sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. And that's the end of the second sprint. How did people do? I'm going to quickly go through comments before I do a short demonstration, that's the word, of how to do something on the NaNoWriMo website that Azur asked in the comments. So let's see. There weren't that many comments this time around. So actually, I think I'm going to do this first. So Azur asks, is it possible to associate a project you've already started tracking on the Nano site with NaNoWriMo? And the answer is yes. I don't know if it'll let me do it right now because I've already selected my project for the month. But if you go into projects, once it loads, and let's select this one, which I did during camp, and you did goals, you would then click create new goal, associate with the NaNoWriMo event, and then you check it for NaNoWriMo 2020. I don't have that option right now because you can only assign one project to NaNoWriMo 2020, but you can, during the camps, you can assign multiple projects to the same camp goal or camp event with different word count goals, which is a cool thing that I discovered. But you can't do that for the normal Nano, apparently. For people who are wondering, I did research for my script. There is a video that I know I'd seen advertising the specific musical that I'm writing about and going to be talking about this week. But for the life of me, I couldn't find it on YouTube, which is frustrating. So I had to find other things, which is fine. Okay. Silver was working on a rough outline for my comic pages. Got one page. Well, that's still progress. Jessica got 399 words. Awesome. Regina got 150. Cora ate food. Christina, I got a lot of brainstorming done with my middle to where it's starting to feel really solid. Yay. Also took a break to play with my stir crazy cat. That pets are important, Silver. Nia is still doing comics. They need to do the storyboard to make sure dialogue fits. Yeah, I could see how that's important. You're welcome, Azur. Kat, 346. Awesome. Boone, 144. Petra, 110. Kelly is beta reading. So no beta reading. Wow, my pronunciations are all over the place today. Beta reading, so no word count here. That's okay. Still productive. Nikki, no words because she was editing. It is now, it's almost 7, so I'm going to pop the code into the next room on screen. And maybe, just maybe, we can start exactly at 7, but probably not. 6JNJUF2. 6JNJUF2. So the code is on screen. I am going to put the link to the code in the chat so people can click on it directly from their phone as long as they're not watching the stream on their phone. It is 7 o'clock. 4 people are already in the room. 5. Yes, it is 7 now. There are 5 people in the room. It doesn't look like anyone else is going to hop in. So I'm going to start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. I'm going to put the ticker back up on screen, and the timer, I just had to close the timer to show the Nano site. So that'll take a few minutes, but it will match the Forest timer. And that's the end of the third sprint. How did people do? I saw that Haley was watching an arts journalism panel to write an article, which sounds interesting. Al needs to choose a law school to apply to. That is a lot of work, so good luck with that. Azur hit 10,000 words in their project, which is great. Congratulations. People in the chat were congratulating Azur. And Regina got 250 words. Silver put the word bubbles where they need to go. That's important. Nia finished the storyboard for now. Melanie is here for a few minutes while she waits for the food to arrive. Renata did a little more world building. I think I can finally go into the final outline. Ooh, that's exciting. That's so exciting. Comic episode is coming along. Good. That's good to hear. So I've had confirmation that a friend will be joining me on screen. So I will be going until 9, which means we have roughly another hour and 40 minutes of the stream to go. If you need to check out before then, please leave a like before you go. But I will be setting up the next sprint soon. I'm going to put the code in on screen so people can enter the room. And then, actually, no, I'm going to do that closer because, yeah, I'm going to do that closer to it. Yes, a friend. It is a friend. Okay, they are going to arrive within at the 30 mark. So in the meantime, if people want to continue telling me how they did, Charlotte stepped out for a second to eat dinner, but is now back. Jessica got 350 words. We are at 41K out of 50K. Wow, 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 wow. Congratulations. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know if people could see me. Was it this sprint or the previous sprint? I was kind of singing along to I was singing. I wasn't singing along to because I wasn't listening to music. A song from the musical that I'm writing about. I think I've said what musical it is in a previous stream that I did like last week or something, but you know, try and keep some mystery about it. Yes, okay, firefighter arsonist project, cool. Aw, I'm sorry, Steffi. Don't know what I need to bridge a gap. Have you tried like brainstorming or like crowdsourcing ideas in the Kate Kavanaugh Project Discord server? Let's see. I'm curious about how many words I've written today in my script. I'm not gonna. I do count I do count school words for Millwordy, which is going incredibly poorly for me, but I'm still trucking along. But I've written 385 words for my script so far. I am halfway through my first semester and I have 4 semesters in total. So I'm an eighth of the way there. Yes, that's how math works. It's been 2 long weeks for this project. Not having a day job helps. Yeah, I can imagine. Maybe do some research or focus on character development. It always helps me with the plot. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really offer more specific advice. I don't know, like if you look at A to B and like what needs to happen in that, like how do they get from A to B, and then give them a problem, like whether it's themselves or something in their environment. But if it's later in the plot, it should be like maybe they did something earlier in the plot and they messed up something, so now it's in their way. Hey, Lizzie, how's the new book going? I majored in English undergrad, but I'm now in a publishing program for grad school. My progress is going super slow, 2 whole streams, and I've outlined 2 pages. Well, I mean, progress is progress, and also I am not a visual artist, so I don't know how long it takes people, but I'm sure, it takes a lot of work. Sometimes just taking a break when I'm feeling stuck can help give you a different perspective. Yes. Oop, try deconstructing the draft back into outline. Yeah, I don't know. Are you in outline or are you in draft stage, Steffi? I can't remember. The new book is going great. I have to find a way to make my characters sound human. As in, like, not stilted in dialogue, or like, are they not human and they're pretending to be human? So do people have countdowns to Nano on their like phones or calendars or whatever, or do you all just feel like, oh shoot, it's Nano tomorrow, or like whatever? Like, are you someone who looks forward to a deadline and like is always keeping an eye on it, or are you like, oh, it's off in the future, I don't have to worry about it, and then it sneaks up on you? Hello, Celine. Let's see. Transferred the plot into chapters and tried to work with that. Awesome. Gotcha. The dialogue is flat like a pancake. I mean, pancakes are delicious, but I understand you wanting your dialogue to not be flat. No, but I should, as in like setting reminders. I'm trying to finish my vampire sequel and then I'll think about Nano. Fair. Your vampire sequel is a big project, so I understand. Have a calendar reminder for when it starts and ends. Gotcha. It always sneaks up on me. I bullet journal and I use iCalendar and sometimes Google Calendar too, because my school emails through Google, so I always have it in multiple places. Okay, Steffi is in the outlining phase, hasn't done drafting it. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Azure has a Discord tournament. Yeah. Being part of the AuthorTube community means that you're never going to forget when Nano starts. Still waiting for my friend to hop into the studio. Pancakes are amazing. You'll get it. Yes, decided to start the comic with one of my MCs having a flashback, so it's been fun writing and drawing my characters as teens. Oh, that's cool. I know that for novels, a lot of the time they say not to start with a flashback, but I think with a comic it would be cool because you're visually seeing it. I write all the time, so it's not really a countdown issue for me. Gotcha. Read your chat groups with your friends. It helps me sometimes. Hello. Hey.
I thought I'd come and surprise you.
Oh, you did. I'm expecting someone else is also supposed to be here right now. You're late, and you're not.
um,
Thank you.
Boo. Hi, happy Halloween. I'm like a ghost that has just appeared. No, I just finished an Indie Birth interview with Morgan Lee, who's actually an author tuber. Also, hi, everyone. Sorry, I just caused chaos.
No,
And I was
it.
on StreamYard and I was like, well, might as well. So
Yes. Okay, so for people who don't know, although I'm pretty sure I said it in my description of this video, this is a pop-up live stream. I normally don't stream on Mondays. So as I was scheduling it, I messaged a lot of author tubers I know. It's like, hey, I know it's last minute, but you want to hop on? And a lot of people are like, oh, I can't. I have this planned. And some people are like, oh, I have this planned, but maybe I'll hop on later. And Keelan was one of them.
Hi, everyone.
I asked people if they set reminders for NaNoWriMo or if it just sneaks up on them. So a lot of people say that they should set reminders, but they don't. And other people are like, oh, I just have other authors remind me.
Oh, it just sneaks up on me. I wake up on like November 2nd and I'm like, oh shit, it's day 2.
It is not wrong to get cookies. Cookies are delicious. Thank you for being here, Melanie. Enjoy your food. We will still be here for a bit until 9, so another hour and a half.
Oh, wow. It's a party.
Yeah. Well, I was like, well, once I have a guest, I'm like, oh, I can go longer. I won't have to be chatting by myself for 3 hours straight. There is a Discord server. A lot of the people in this chat are actually talking about Kate Kavanaugh's Patreon exclusive server. It's $1 a month. But Keelan runs a Discord server called the Sprint Squad.
You run it too. Everybody there runs it.
Okay. I mean, I'm a moderator, but like Keelan started it, so I call it Keelan's Discord. And a lot of people are in there. I can pop a link to that in the chat in a moment. Here's my other guest.
Jesse!
Hey, Keelan, what's up?
How's it going?
It's going.
I just popped in to surprise Sarah.
Nice. Well, you surprised me too.
At this point, I was like, I'm not going to tell Jesse.
Well, I didn't know Jesse was coming either. It's a party. Honestly, I came and I'm going to be spending the writing sprints ordering pizza. So that is my goal for the year.
That's fair. Lizzie says, I see Keelan pie. So yeah, food is on a lot of people's minds right now. Celine, yes, start and end of Nano are written in my bullet journal. That way I won't forget. Jesse, do you set reminders for the countdown to NaNoWriMo, or does it just sneak up on you?
Yeah, it kind of just happens, and then I do a last minute prep panic.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Jesse, Keelan, quickly introduce yourself, like pitch, and then Jesse do the same thing. Because I've called you both by name now, but people might not know who you are.
Hi, everybody. My name's Keelan. And yeah, thanks for the invite. I have a YouTube channel and I write science fiction and fantasy. Although mostly fantasy. I say science fiction first because that's typically how it goes, but I feel like it should be fantasy and science fiction. Anyway, go ahead, Jesse.
Hi, my name's Jessie. If you guys don't know me, I'm just going to quickly switch my name. If y'all want to hang out with me on Instagram, which is where I do all of my things, this is where I'm at. Yeah, I write mostly paranormal romance, which is what I'm going to be working on for NaNoWriMo, and I'm pretty jazzed about it. So I'm going to be working on prep stuff for that, like beat sheets and outline stuff tonight.
Jesse has worksheets for authors. One includes 50K in 30 days. And then there's, oh my God, I have your other two and I'm blanking on them right now. One's a content planner.
One's a content planner and one is a story binder. So
thank you. I'm like, I have the other two and I just totally blank. I have been in grad school like mode all day, this whole weekend actually. So okay. Also, these ladies will be linked down below after the stream because I wasn't sure if any of my AuthorTube friends would be popping in. So I will add their channels later, but you can also just look them up. Let me just quickly go through the rest of the comments. People are saying hi to Keelan. Comments just jumped. Okay. Eva, hello, Eva. Thank you for coming. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, YouTube. I salute you.
Gotta love that
Kelly, let's
algorithm.
be real. Nano's the only thing currently giving me any concept of time. I mean, I would say that, but I have grad school and the classes are on different days, so that gives me a sense of time. But beyond that, yeah, AuthorTube and Nano are really the only thing that's giving me time. Keelan's server is a 10 out of 10 according to Renata. Yes, it is. Halloween party. I mean, none of us dressed up, but yeah, it's a party with these ladies always. They're both in Canada, and if I could, I would, but I don't think their country wants Americans right now.
We'll adopt you, Sarah.
Yeah, and I was about to say I could go put a costume on right now.
If you want to, I
during
don't
the
have
next
a costume right
I have a
now.
mask, but
Jessica has a mask. I have a dress that I wore last weekend, which I suppose I could put on during the next sprint. So if you guys promise to do something for a costume, I will, during the next sprint, I can put on the dress.
I honestly think I only have parts of costumes. So I think I'm just going to go put on
your costume.
I think I'm going to put on every single part of a costume that I have. And that's going to be my costume.
There you go.
Perfect.
Sorry, my classmate who I'm doing a project with just texted me, so I'm responding to that. But in the meantime,
no, be a good group project partner.
Meantime, I'm going to pop the code up on screen for the forest room. The tree is Lover and was picked by Jessie, who specifically said she's a romance author, so obviously the Lover tree. Keelan will pick the next tree. Halloween, if you will. Yep. I'm going to put the banner back up. I am doing, I'm going to be co-hosting a stream on Kelly Wright's channel where we will be planning our month ahead. We do that the last Friday of every month, and we use tarot cards and stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, we'll be doing that on Friday at 2:30. Okay, someone asked me Discord. What?
Y'all gotta do it when I'm at work.
I'm sorry. I didn't pick the time. Kelly has a daughter, and I was like, what time works for you? And like, do you think will work for multiple times? Renata is describing Discord as Skype, but better. True.
Fair. Discord is awesome.
Okay, yes. So a lot of people are in the room. I'm going to start the sprint. Oh,
I joined the room all by myself. Are you impressed?
I'm so proud of you, Keelan.
I always normally get invites because I don't know how to do it.
Okay, Jessie decided to show up in the chat too.
Oh, my emojis aren't showing up.
Yeah, they are.
Not on StreamYard, or I don't see them on StreamYard.
I see them. They're faces with hearts surrounding them. ×2. You did it twice. I see it. I see it on screen too.
Interesting.
Huh. Anyway, I can see it. I understand the love that you're sending to everyone in the chat.
Good. Okay, it does show up. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to start the next sprint in 3, 2, 1, go. that was the end of the sprint. That went by really fast. Al and I were wondering what you were doing, Jesse.
Okay. So I wasn't doing either of that. I was talking with one of my critique partners through the Marco Polo app. So it's like video chat, text,
Okay.
or like communications. So she had sent me one. We're like using it for like accountability right now. So we're like telling each other what we're doing, and then we check in and then see if we got it done. And then it's also a really great way if you guys are working with critique partners to like talk over feedback if you don't want to like do like an actual video chat live, because then you can kind of just like watch their response to you whenever you have time and then reply whenever you have time. So we really like it. It's fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Al was having a lot of conversations in the chat. One was about like what if you are saving up like your creative juices, like because she's waiting until Nano starts like to really start writing again. Like, does it affect you at all? And Silver said it haunts their dreams. And there's this quote: "A non-writing writer is a monster courting insanity." So what do you think about that?
Like the creative well?
Yeah. And if you're not writing on purpose, when it's all building up, like good, bad.
I think I have conflicting opinions with myself. So I'll state them. I definitely think the creative well can be depleted 100%. Like, I think that's a real thing and you need to take a break. And it's just like, honestly, I say the creative well being depleted, but it's just exhaustion. Like, you can just be tired. That's what I mean. Like, if you're tired, you're not going to be the most creative. At the same time, though, I don't believe in writer's block. I believe in plot block, where there's something in the story that's stopping you from continuing because you can't figure it out. But I don't actually think writer's block is a thing, because even if you're super tired and exhausted, you can push through and write. Might not be the best writing, might not be the most inspired writing. So I think those are my conflicting opinions, because on one hand, I do think the creative well is real. And like, I think you need to regenerate, but I think that's just, when I say creative well, it's literally anything. If you're tired, you're not going to put out good work, but you can still put out work. I don't know. That's my explanation.
Can you repeat the question?
What do you think about when either you're choosing not to, or you want to be creative, but life gets in the way so you can't, so it all kind of builds up. Is that good or bad, or how do you react?
Wait, sorry, can I amend my answer, Jesse, before you? But I do think it's important. Like, if you're going to make the choice to kind of save up and take space away from writing, which is great, 100% do it. I'm not advocating against it. I'm just saying I also don't think writer's block is real. Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Jesse.
I mean, I see both sides of it. Like, for NaNoWriMo, I've been thinking about my project pretty much every day. Especially my drive to work is 40 minutes, and that's kind of my time in the morning to wake up, and that's when I do my most thinking about what's going to happen to these characters, and what's their story going to be, and how's their romance going to develop, because your girl's a romance author. So, but then at the same time, I spend a lot of time just thinking about it, and I'll think about it all day while I'm at work, doing the mundane job, and then I get home and I'm so exhausted from working all day that sometimes it's I don't have the energy to write, which sucks, because you think, oh, if you love it enough, then the energy is just going to be there, and the reality is sometimes it's just not, and that sucks. But you can't force it, because one, that takes the fun out of it, and two, I think readers will be able to tell when they're reading the book that your heart wasn't in it. So does that sort of answer the question at all?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay,
You
cool.
both answered the question.
And I agree completely because I think tired doesn't produce good work. Like tired doesn't. If you're tired, it like you said, Jesse. Like the readers will tell you that you're not into it. However, if you have to do work, tired can be overcome. So I think it's just finding a balance, I suppose, between like. Because I know you work full time, I work full time. Zara's in a full time like graduate degree program. Am I allowed to say that online? I'm sorry if I'm not. Okay.
No, you are. It's just like every time I say it out loud, people are like, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna argue there." It's a little crazy to me.
Yeah, but like, and we're all
You're doing grad school and trying nano.
yeah, and we're all writing and doing different projects and stuff like that. So I think like yeah, it's just about finding a balance and like personal tolerance, like too. Like what might be my threshold for like exhaustion is somebody else is a different threshold for somebody else, you know?
Yeah, and especially
Like
honestly, just like with the state of the world right now, with the pandemic and the election, like you can just feel like emotionally depleted just by like living your day. Like it could be completely normal, but just the fact that so much is changing and so much is wrong right now.
mhm.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, I found it to be affecting a lot of people.
Yeah.
And luckily, I mean, it still affects them, but they're both in Canada, whereas I'm definitely in the States. So
Yeah. Oh, I did this for you, by the way. I have my tea in my New York cup.
Yay!
I love that. They were last week or early last week, I think it was. They were saying that in Canada they might call for another election soon, but hoping that doesn't happen. I haven't checked the news since. It's
election of prime minister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you just have one?
Yeah, but there's this weird thing where they can call elections like midway through a term if they don't have a majority government. And I don't think it'll happen, but it's
Man,
like
can you imagine if the US had that?
yeah. I'm like, I can't deal with another election this year, and this one's not even ours.
I know, right? Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I've popped the code for the next sprint in. Keelan chose the tree.
Oh, my pizza's here. Sorry, guys, gotta go. I'll join in the sprint.
Okay, put on your
priorities. We don't blame.
Yeah, priorities. Okay. I'm just updating the banner. I'm gonna quickly go through the rest of the comments.
Hanging out up there, Phoebe.
Yeah, I see Phoebe. Hi, Phoebe. Okay, people were talking about zombie apocalypse. Not totally sure what that was about. And then okay.
Wait,
and then,
are you doing nano? Yes.
Me? Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're crazy.
I am. I so am. Okay. Let me pull up the cover for the book I'm working on.
I'm putting you'll get a kick out of this. I'm putting the book that I'm writing during NaNoWriMo, I'm putting it on pre-order November 1st.
Girl. I put the book that I currently have at Alpha Readers on pre-order, so.
Yeah, but like it's a book I haven't even finished outlining.
Wait, is this the sequel to?
No, this is These Wicked Delights. It's like
right. Okay. The other, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh my God, where is this? I have all these different folders, and they all have different parts of my writing. And oh, there it is. Okay. It's a young adult dystopian romance.
Oh, yes, I've seen this. Yes.
This is a very old project, but I'm like finally gonna finish it. Come hell or high water.
Exciting.
I love symbology covers, just saying.
Yeah. Yes, I do too. And also, like, this is like something that's in the story, like, you know, like it's actually tattooed onto the people, so it's not just like, oh, it's like, like, okay, I get it, like there's a pin or there's like your faction symbol, and those are all like important, but technically they're not like on you. Whereas this is like,
Right.
it's everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
People were talking about zombie apocalypse and like how to be safe. Not totally sure what brought that on, so I'm not going to go into it.
Are these slow zombies or super fast zombies? Sorry, you just said you weren't going to go into it. Because slow zombies come north. They just get slower in the winter. We're safe, Jesse.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, my mom's watching something. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
I apologize. I'm just eating pizza.
No, that's fine. It says,
I forgot that you eat it backwards.
And I ordered Domino's too. I feel like every time, I'm always ordering Domino's around you, Jesse.
You've got a favorite.
I haven't had Domino's since we've seen each other, or maybe I have. That might be a lie.
Ooh,
it is my favorite.
I get it. Okay, Al's daughter's school is completely fenced in, so it would make a good apocalypse / zombie apocalypse fortress. But it still doesn't say whether or not it was faster or slow zombies. Either way, I mean, you don't want to get bit by any.
Honestly, zombies are like the least of my worries. I feel like I could outsmart a zombie. Like I have this thing where when I watch movies, I turn to Phil, my partner, and tell him when I would die. It's like a weird thing. Like if it's an action movie or whatever, I'd be like, see that? I would die. Like that would kill me.
Like the cannon goes, I'm out.
Yeah, like we were watching James Bond the other day and I was like, this chase, like, see that jump he just did? Dead. Like I'm gone. So like I got this, I don't know when it started or how it started, but and I don't do it all the time, but a lot of the time I do it. But with zombie movies, I never say I would die. I'm like, I could conquer this. I'm not worried about zombies.
There was a post on Tumblr, and I think I saw it a year ago, but I recently saw it resurface or something. And it was like, someone was like, why is it always like a vet that you see in a zombie movie? And someone like, are they better than a normal doctor? And someone who was a vet was like, yes, we have to improvise with tools all the time because a lot of things aren't made for animals. And also one of our job requirements is not get bit by our patients. So I was like, you can't argue with that.
I mean, some doctors have to worry about that, but
I know, but like
more so vets, yeah.
Like it's part of vets training. I feel like, they tell it to normal doctors, but I don't think they really like are regularly thinking about it.
Yeah.
Also, Mika came in a previous sprint, but I forgot to say hi. So my bad. Hello, Mika. Thank you for being here. So Mika finished up some homework. Haley finished up some homework. Someone got ice cream.
Always a good time.
I'm confused by who got it.
Not us.
Oh, okay. Christina was going to get ice cream and a movie. So Christina left, but thank you for being here, Christina. Okay. I'm going to quickly go through progress. Nikki got 88 words. Cora got 554. Kat got 268. Celine got 659, always with the high word count. I'm so jealous. Boone did some character research. Very important and cool. Renata trying to figure out how these characters will meet and become friends.
Renata, I love your name.
Yeah. Renata also pegged me. What was it? I was on a stream and I was talking about like all the different names I have. And she said, Zara Hoffman, first of her name, Mother of Asia, because I had like so many different names. I was like, I need them on a t-shirt or something.
I love that for you.
I know.
That's so great.
Regina said, I cannot not write. I have like 2 projects at least going at the same time. So if I need a break, I can work on the other one. There are definitely times where I'm so exhausted that I can't write. Like I might have something going on in my head and it might like affect my dreams or whatever, but it's like I can't write because I know it'll be bad. And it's like there's no reason for me to do that. It's not like, I need to get a first. It's different than like, I need to get a first draft down so I have something to fix later. It's more just like I'm not in it right now. And like why would I do it right now? Nia said, I have to write something if I'm feeling creative. I will forget stuff and be angry with myself. I need a break sometimes. Yeah. And then we'll switch projects. Haley agrees with Jesse. And, you guys both agreed with each other. So I'm sure, also agrees with Keelan. If you're tired emotionally, yes. Haley and Renata like my dress. I wore this, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before when I was part of Haley Haggerty's virtual writing Ren Fair on YouTube, which was a lot of fun. Princess Sarah, that was my character from then. In an apartment complex that's fenced out. Okay, more zombie apocalypse survival stuff. 348 words. Awesome. Regina thinks the moment that they would die in a movie. See, I'm with Regina. I don't say it out loud, but I do think it. Boone does the same thing. So you say it out loud, Boone. Regular zombies invading school. That takes. Okay, I'm not totally sure, but normal zombies. So slow ones, because fast ones are more rare in fiction.
Yeah, the fast ones I would be dead. You know what? That's true. But normal zombies I'm not worried about.
Yeah. Okay, so it is 8:16. This is going to be the final sprint. The tree was picked by Keelan. Let me just set it up. Oh, no, what did I click on? Grammarly got in the way. Almost done. I started putting the name of the tree in the banner too, so people can see. Okay, so people are in the room, which is great. And we're going to start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. that's the end of the sprint. I also think it'll be the last sprint because I do want to end by 9, which will mean I'll have been on camera for 3 hours. So yeah, how did people do? Also, my co-host got into their costumes, so I love it.
I've got 4 costumes
Keelan is
part of 4 costumes because I don't have one full costume. I just have these pieces left.
Why don't you take us through this?
yeah.
Please.
This
Give us the
onesie that
walkthrough.
I'm wearing is actually a piglet. And I actually won a costume contest with it a couple years ago, and I was a Beanie Baby. I was a piglet Beanie Baby, so I made the like TY symbol and I hooked it to my zipper. And everybody was like, wow, such a good idea. And I was like, honestly, I just wanted to wear a onesie to the party. Like, and that's the only time I've ever won a costume contest. This is from a Tiger Queen themed event. No,
I thought you were gonna say Tiger.
so
And
like
I was
Tiger
okay,
King,
really
but
roughing.
Tiger Queen.
Yeah.
This was from it's backwards. This
Yeah.
is from Jessie from Team Rocket cosplay, and it's like years old, so it's like a super mess. And then I was Lola from the Two Minute Squad a couple of years ago, so I just put them all on. These are the remainders of the costumes that I have.
Oh.
And that's all.
I love that.
Carol Baskin, who?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let's see. Comments. I gotta find where we were. Okay. Silver finished the cookies. Regina asked if there were cookies. There were. Silver ate a bunch. I don't have cookies. I have cupcakes, but I had a few earlier today, so. Love the outfits. Yes, y'all look awesome. Nice mask. Hair and tiger ears. Remember how I said I would do real work this time? Didn't happen. Back at the screen and everyone's dressed up. Wait, when did everyone get dressed up? During the last sprint. I mean, I had gotten dressed the previous sprint, but yeah, they did. 345 were during that sprint and enjoyed the costumes. See, we look nice. 338, 744, and people are thanking me for the stream. Would you ladies like to plug anything for yourselves?
Nothing that doesn't stress me out. So no.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
I'm like, I was about to say something. I'm like, no, that's currently stressful. No, that's currently stressful. So I'm just going to say, if you want to follow me on YouTube, my channel is Keelan Rivers and my Instagram is Keelan Rivers. So feel free.
Come follow me on Instagram. I post all the things here. Probably too much, but that's okay.
Yeah, and Jessie's Instagram is goals. Just saying.
Stop it.
Jessie's bibliography is also great. She has a Fae paranormal romance series.
I know.
Twisted, all great books, and then co-authored a vampire urban fantasy / dystopian series with KJ Sutton called Charlie Travesty.
Yes,
I've read all her books. I have your books. I need to read them. I swear I will.
All good. I have your book too, and I need to read it. I have so many on my to read list. I've read Jessie's books. I haven't read Charlie Travesty yet, except in parts. It's on my to read list.
I got the early versions of it. So I was like reading them and then texting I was reading them on my phone because I can read faster on my phone because no page flipping, just scroll. And I was texting Jessie like at the same time, either on my phone or on my laptop. And I'd be like, oh, like, I don't think I'm going to read it tonight. And then like, I'd start reading and then I'd be like, oh,
and then she texts you, like,
I'm done.
later, I finished it.
Yeah. They were so good.
Thank you.
Also, the first 4 are in a hardcover. 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a serial, so that you can read them all for free in Kindle Unlimited, or you can buy the bind up in paperback or hardcover. Right now on Amazon, the hardcover is actually cheaper than the paperback. So
That's awesome.
Amazon, make it make sense.
Get it.
Just kidding, go buy it.
Sorry,
Aw, thank you, Boone.
yeah. Yeah, so their Instagram handles are up and mine is just my name. It's like one of the few social media sites that I'm on where I was able to get my full name as the username. So there's that. Yes, so follow their channels, read their books. They're great. I mean, can't personally vouch for Keelan's yet, but
It's great.
yeah, I have no doubt that they're great. And my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm a self-published author of young adult paranormal romance. You can get the books on Kindle or on paperback through Amazon. And I write other genres too. And I make videos on my YouTube channel about my writing and about musical theater. And I'm streaming 3 times a week, Wednesday mornings, Friday nights, and Sunday mornings through the end of November. But on November 1st at 8 a.m., Keelan and 5 other author tubers will be joining me on my channel. Jesse is busy at the time because it is early in the morning. Yeah, that will be happening on Sunday. Before then, though, on Wednesday, I have a stream at 10 a.m. on this channel and on Friday at 7 p.m. And Friday afternoon, I will be on Kelly Wright's channel. So I will leave a link to these ladies' channels down below. I hope you all had a good night. And thank you for being here at this pop-up live stream. Bye.